What's going on, guys? Venatix here. Welcome back to the channel. We got some brand new information regarding Killing Floor 3. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. Let's jump right into it. So someone on Reddit by the name of JP Deathblade did some data mining. If you don't know what data mining is, it's basically they went through and looked through the files and found things to kind of tease, hint, or show kind of upcoming content or things that were cut or potential changes we might see in the future. Now, they start off by saying that they've been looking at some of the game files just for fun, and they found a few things that they wanted to share and list out here in case anyone finds them interesting, which I always do. And for the most part, there doesn't look to be any future content in current game build, nothing for DJ Scully, weapons, or the prison map. Basically saying that the current build does not have any of the future updates in it at this moment. Sometimes that's normal, while other games throw it in prematurely, other games wait until last second to put it when the update actually goes live. Now, they mentioned Bloodwing. There is one Zed enemy that I can't place called Bloodwing. VO implies it's a flying bug. There's a model, but I can't extract it without a UMAP, and I don't want to anger the anti-cheat. So it goes down here and shows some of these subtitles, the dialogue that the characters use when talking about this Bloodwing enemy Zed type. You can see Foster here says, grounded. Firebug talks about, I hope there is no more of those things. This could require a broad spectrum insecticide. Where's an exterminator when you need one? Anyone got a kind of pepper spray? F off, I'm allergic. Shoo fly. So basically we can kind of assume that it might be some type of flying type here, which would be absolutely crazy, having to stare up in the sky as well as the walls for the crawlers and the floor. It's going to be completely hectic. Next up he talks about Demolisher. There are lines in the game that imply a new boss unit called the Demolisher. However, it looks like this unit was converted into the Impaler at some point and the texts were not updated. It goes on to show here that the engineer was saying Impaler and the Firebug was saying Impaler as well. As you can see, these two kind of match, except for the first one, the engineer says Demolisher while the Firebug says Impaler, so this is purely something that easily could have been missed and not changed. As we know, this game is practically an early access title, even though they don't want to admit it. As for decoupling, it's just the big thing about being able to pick any perk you want with any character. It says there are so many things in the game that have skill and specialist links directly, it'll take a whole lot of work to decouple everything. There's also a bajillion subtitle speaker texts. As you can see here, the Firebug's listed 5 different times saying Devlin, and then you got the field director map warning with the Firebug grenade use, and it says, Devlin is bleeding out, can someone patch her up? Devlin is dead, Devlin is down, can someone give her emergency treatment? Devlin needs us, move, move. Devlin orchestrates a little chin music. Devlin pitches a 1-2-3 inning and makes it look easy. Then goes on to talk about the mod T3 abilities, or the tier 3 abilities. Below is a list of all the possible mod tier 3 mod abilities. Wanted to know this without having to make a billion of them. Not sure if they are limited to specific mods or all mods can roll them. According to this post, this is the entire list of tier 3 mods. We have one where there's a 20% chance to fully refill magazine from reserves when Zed time triggers, 3% chance to heal 5% on a kill shot, 3% chance to refill armor to 20% after destroying an enemy's limb or armor, 35% chance to return 1 round to the magazine on kill shot, 4% chance to immediately restore 50% of damage received after each hit taken, add 10 panic power, add 15 toxic power, add 20 stumble power, bonus 5 damage when within 10 meters of 3 or more enemies. Damage from bosses is reduced by 5%. Deal 2% bonus damage when no enemies within 10 meters. Deal 2.5% more melee damage and 20% more bash damage. Deal 3% bonus damage when within 10 meters of at least one teammate. Deal 4% additional damage when at or below 20% HP. Deal 5% more damage to bosses. Each shot has 1.5% chance to deal 150% damage. Gain 1% bonus damage for each teammate within 10 meters. Increases damage by 35 from first shot with a fully loaded magazine. Increases damage by 7 when magazine is at or below 1/4 capacity. Increases melee and bash damage by 20% during Zed time. Next round deals 10 additional damage after destroying an enemy's limb or armor. Reduce spread while moving by 10%. Reduce incoming damage received by 5% for 5 seconds on kill shot. Regenerate 1 health per second when below 25% HP. Teammate with lowest health within 10 meters gains 1 health after killing an enemy. Teammates within 10 meters deal 2.5 bonus weapon damage during Zed time. Teammates within 10 meters deal 5% bonus damage against bosses. Teammates within 10 meters gain 3% damage buff for 3 seconds after killing an enemy. Teammates within 10 meters have a 5% chance to gain 5 armor after killing an enemy. Zed time gain multiplier is increased by 50% if there's at least 1 teammate within 10 meters. Now that's all of the available mod tier 3 abilities at this time. So take a look at that list, screenshot it, go find the original posting of this on Reddit, so you can figure out what you need to keep rolling for to get it. Of course, we don't know which one of these may or may not be tied to specific weapons, so the only way to find out is just to keep rolling and recycling. So good luck to all our gamblers out there. Next, we got map strings. We might collect the Mire at some point. Mire collector, Mire machine extraction. So potentially some kind of like campaign or mission or like assignment where you have to collect something. As for rewards, there's some text about rewards that seem to imply that you can craft cosmetic skins. Could be a cut idea or a future thing. Reward names: Beard of Odin, Odin's Face of Odin. Reward type strings: Executions, Body Skins, Specialist Body Suit, Specialist Body Skins, Specialist Head Skins, Specialist Head Skins. Basically saying, you know, maybe some assignments or maybe some dailies, weekly mutations might give out different types of rewards after meeting certain thresholds. That would be cool, actually, and make, I feel like, the weekly mutation actually worthwhile. Anyways, on to the shop. There's not a lot of bundles in the shop. Seems like most of them are just the hazmat suits. So, unfortunately, the shop is a FOMO shop, which sucks already, and the shop is already pretty garbage. And the fact that he just pulls everything from the shop bundles and it's like all hazmat, this is kind of sad. In terms of like what this game has to offer. It's so bare bones. It's kind of crazy. But I will say I'm still enjoying the game nonetheless. And that sums up what they have currently put on Reddit, what they've found in the files so far. There's a good chance they find more later down the line, and there's a good chance when there's another update that they will add some stuff for a future update. So we'll have to keep our eyes open and see what other things could be data mined in the future. If you like Killing Floor 3, if you like The Engineer, if you'd like to watch solo or duo Hell on Earth gameplay, you're at the right place. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.